What a busy day it's been. We've had some excellent speakers beforehand and some even better speakers coming up next. With that being said, I have Irina with me with a very interesting topic, increasing test team productivity by improving the well-being of individual team members. I'm sure that this is a topic that would interest all of our viewers today. Irina, I'm so excited to hear more.
Hello, thank you. Hello to everybody. And before starting the presentation, since today is the 9th of September, when the Testers Day is being celebrated, I would like to say happy birthday and a big thank you in appreciation to all the quality enthusiasts, no matter their role or industry. Thank you for joining me today in what I would like to be a short journey that will walk you in the soft skills development area, starting with soft skills in CTFL 4.0, soft skills mentioned in the CTAL TM 3.0, gathering around the core skills and the basics of them, going further to how skills affect productivity traits and well-being. And I also thought it would be useful to have a sneak peek over how these are related to company values, something that would interest both companies but also employees. A little bit about myself in the beginning. So I am a dedicated quality enthusiast in all the matters that I handle for more than 15 years in the IT industry, as a product owner, as testing generalist, as mentor, as trainer, coach, and mother. I am deeply convinced that the more you know about yourself and your people, the better you will run your business. I have a vast experience in both traditional and agile methodologies, and I'm in a constant pace with emerging subjects in the interest matters. And as an experienced consultant, I am dedicated to continue learning, either on the technical side, where I keep my eyes on all the A4Q certifications, but also on the coaching side, where I'm currently continuing my studies with Gabor Mate in the area of compassionate inquiry and in the area of cognitive behavioral therapy. Also improving people's lives and businesses altogether. Now, let's have a look at the synergy between technical expertise, team productivity, and how individual well-being plays a pivotal role in achieving high-quality outcomes and fostering a positive work environment. We will explore how these skills contribute not only to team productivity, but also to the overall well-being of team members. The ISTQB Certified Tester Foundation Level 4.0 and the Certified Tester Advanced Level Manager CTAL TM 3.0, both certifications emphasize a variety of soft skills essential for testers, in addition to their technical abilities. And I would like to go through each so that we can remember them and to have a solid basis for what's coming up next in the presentation. For the CTAL 4.0 skills, we have the collaboration skill, which would support working effectively as part of a cross-functional team, emphasizing a whole team approach to ensure quality across the development cycle. Then we have communication, which goes more into writing and communicating clear and understandable defect reports, effectively reporting on test progress and quality, as well as engaging in open and honest communication to break down silos and avoid the blame game. In the area of critical thinking and problem solving, we would have assessing and improving the quality of the documentation, as well as identifying the test approach and activities based on the context of testing. We can go further and discuss about adaptability. it's the skill that would go more into understanding how different software development life cycles impact testing, for example, Agile or DevOps, and adapting to various test tools and automation practices. For risk management, we would need to understand the impact of risk on testing and identify and manage risks related to testing activities. These would be the soft skills that are mentioned to be necessary in the foundation level. Going further to the CTAL Test Management 3.0, this is a framework that covers the selection of appropriate skills, the composition of effective test teams, and factors related to motivation and demotivation. The skills that are mentioned in this syllabus would be leadership, like leading and implementing process improvement initiatives, managing and developing test teams, including planning resources. For strategic thinking, we have the developing of detailed test plans aligned with project goals, also prioritizing testing activities based on risk assessment. For effective communication, we need to be able to facilitate communication within the team and with other stakeholders, as well as defining and using metrics to report test progress and effectiveness. Decision-making is another skill that is necessary, and it's about making informed decisions regarding the selection and implementation of test tools, integrating test automation within the testing progress. These soft skills are crucial for testers to ensure they not only perform the technical tasks effectively, but also contribute positively to team dynamics and project success. It can be somehow easily seen that between these two sets of soft skills, there is a slight overlap. And by this overlapping, we get a bit more, another set, a bit more restrained of soft skills. And when looking at these, some of us can easily identify their strong and weak points, so our strong and weak points among these kind of skills. And then we have a question, can a person excel in all of these soft skills? And if somehow people generally excel to only some of them and not to other, then would a team composed by such individuals, will it have all the skills? And another question would be, how does individual skills influence or impact teams and places? We will try to clarify this and how individual skills impact common environments like teams, places, companies. And I will use for this 4 of my favorite quotes from 4 of my teachers on the coaching side to lay the basics of use of our soft skills. Now, Esther Perel once said, the quality of our relations determines the quality of our life. In the professional environment, this would mean that we should take our skills, put them in all our professional relationships, apply them in the business and in the team, and influence and determine our whole professional universe. And the quality of our professional relationships will then be a determinant of our quality of the quality of our professional life. And then, of course, given the complexity of teams and the uniqueness of individuals, we should all be ready to understand that there's a rainbow of personalities, and not all people are as we are, and maybe not all of them have the good traits that we have, nor the bad ones or the weak ones that we have. Now, Eckhart Tolle quote comes and says, when you become comfortable with uncertainty, and here I refer to the uncertainty of what you expect for the other person to be, then infinite possibilities open up in your life. So once you are able to see that each individual and yourself, exactly with their goods and bads, you will be able to find an infinite number of possibilities to best work together. Another great quote that I consider to be at the basis of a great professional life is the one that says that appreciation felt by you does not automatically translate into appreciation experienced by the other. So we shouldn't let the little moments of pride and joy to slip away unmentioned. If we really feel positive emotions about someone, we should tell them. Unexpressed positivity is futile, unfortunately. Goodwill is actually meant to be communicated, and we should do that in order to improve our professional life. At the other side of appreciation, of course, we have annoying traits. What annoys us most is what we hate about others, and it's our own reflection. That's what Colleen Ross, another author that I'm currently watching, says. And always remember that what annoys us with others is actually what annoys us about ourselves. And we should take this as a path to introspection and to self-improvement, actually. Taking these basic ideas and having the soft skills remembered from CTFL and CTAL, let's see how these impact the team productivity and well-being. The core soft skills mentioned are related to team productivity. If we look at the traits that a productive team exhibits, we can actually see the parallel between them. So a productive team will have effective communication, will have collaboration, will have adaptability, critical thinking and problem solving, will have leadership, decision-making, and risk management. And here is how the soft skills actually align with these traits. Effective communication, it's a clear communication that ensures that all team members are on the same page. It reduces misunderstandings and facilitates the timely sharing of information, which is critical for maintaining workflow and addressing issues promptly. The related soft skills that can be mapped on effective communication would be writing clear defect reports. This would be a first sign of a good communication, effective reporting on test progress, and engaging in open communication, which means that we don't really rely only on reports, test progress reports, or clear defect reports. We really need to engage in open communication between the team, either testers or developers. And this is how effective communication is being formed, and it supports productivity in a team. For collaboration, collaboration fosters a team environment where members support each other, share knowledge, and work together towards common goals, leading to more efficient problem solving and innovation. The soft skills related to collaboration are working as part of a cross-functional team, the whole team approach, and again, open communication. Cross-functional team is a team where the information flows no matter the roles in the team. And the objectives are or the problems are being seen with a whole team approach. This really fosters collaboration in a productive team. Going further to another trait of a productive team would be adaptability. Adaptable teams can quickly adjust to new challenges, technologies, methodologies, ensuring continuous progress even when conditions change. In order to be able to adapt, we need skills like understanding various software development life cycles, adapting to test tools, and automation practices. We can continue further with having a look to critical thinking and problem solving. How are productive teams handling this, and what skills are they using? A productive team would address issues effectively and would develop innovative solutions and improve processes, which will enhance overall productivity. The skills that they are using are assessing and improving documentation quality, identifying appropriate test approaches based on context. These would be two of the skills that they are using for using critical thinking and problem-solving abilities in a productive team. A productive team, another thing that they surely have is leadership. Effective leadership guides the team towards achieving objectives, motivates team members, and provides clear direction, which is essential for maintaining focus and productivity. The soft skills being used with leadership would be leading process improvement initiatives, managing test teams, and also strategic planning. Having a strategic planning upfront would make a team having a common purpose and leading the process along this one goal for the team. When we think about a productive team that has decision to take, the decisive teams can quickly navigate through uncertainties and make choices that align with project goals, ensuring that resources are used efficiently and critical tasks are completed timely. In order to do that, the skills that are required are making informed decisions on test tools and prioritize testing activities based on risk. And since there is no project without risk, we really need risk management in our productive teams. Teams that manage risk efficiently can foresee potential issues and mitigate them before they become major problems, thus maintaining a smooth workflow and reducing disruptions. Risk management is based on identifying and managing risks related to testing and understanding the impact of a risk. By developing the needed soft skills, team members can contribute to creating a more productive and efficient team environment, leading to successful project outcomes and improved overall performance. And this is how the skills are being related to team productivity. The productivity traits and soft skills discussed in the previous slides are closely related to well-being at work, to work-life balance, and to mental health. And I would like to show you how this connection looks like and happens. We were discussing about effective communication and the fact that it is a clear communication. This kind of a clear communication actually can reduce stress at the workplace and misunderstandings. It will foster a supportive work environment. When team members communicate effectively, tasks are clarified and they are managed effectively, and this reduces the likelihood of overwork. Just imagine without a clear communication or an effective communication, we would be facing unclear tasks, reworks, and so on. So that is why an effective communication will reduce the likelihood of overwork. Open communication channels actually allow employees to express concerns and to seek help when needed, which actually promotes mental well-being. For the other trait, which relates to collaboration, collaboration fosters a sense of community and belonging, which can enhance job satisfaction and reduce feelings of isolation. A collaborative environment can distribute workloads more evenly, preventing burnout. Working collaboratively helps in sharing responsibilities and emotional support, which can alleviate stress. You can imagine that in today's world, where remote working is at a peak, collaboration is actually heavily based on open communication. Since we don't have a physical environment where collaboration is being fostered differently by presence, then online communication tries to bridge the gap between what we used to know to be the collaboration in the office and what we have today with remote collaboration, let's call it. And somehow in this process of adapting to the remote world, we of course have adaptability trait. Adaptable teams can handle changes smoothly, which reduces anxiety. And the anxiety is usually associated with sudden changes in the workplace. So flexibility is another trait that supports adapting in different working styles and schedules and supports a better work-life balance. Adaptability can reduce stress of dealing with unexpected changes, contributing to a healthier mental state. So this is how adaptability and collaboration and communication all work together in a productive team. With regards to critical thinking and problem solving, these are skills that can lead to more efficient workflows and more fulfilling work experiences as challenges are overcome. Effective problem solving can reduce the time spent on issues, leaving more time for personal life. Successfully resolving problems can boost confidence and reduce anxiety, contributing to a better mental health. Reducing the time spent on issues, which actually leaves us with more time for personal life. When I said this, I'm also referring to personal life or personal time spent also in the team. We need some leisure time or some time to connect with the others at the personal level so that the team would be effective and productive. I was also discussing earlier about the leadership trait. A good leadership creates a positive and motivating work environment, leading to higher job satisfaction and why not to higher attrition. We all know that people don't stick to a job, but they stick to their manager, or I could even say to their colleagues. Leaders who prioritize balance can set realistic workloads and encourage time off, supporting employees' personal lives. Supporting leadership can provide employees with the resources and support needed to manage stress. And this really supports for the mental health situation of each person in the team. So leadership is really has a really important role in a team. For effective decision-making, ensures that work processes are smooth and efficient, reducing frustration. Decisive actions can streamline work tasks, reducing the need of overtime and promoting balance. Clear decisions reduce uncertainty and stress, which of course can positively impact the emotional state of each person in the team. Going further and discussing about the last trait, the risk management. Managing risk effectively can prevent crisis and reduce the overall stress of the workplace. By identifying potential problems early, teams can avoid last-minute rushes or overwork, supporting better balance. Proactive risk management reduces anxiety about potential issues and promotes a more stable work environment. Thus, we can actually say that promoting and prioritizing well-being of individual team members is a critical factor for enhancing overall team productivity. Overall, fostering these soft skills within a team not only enhances productivity, but also significantly contributes to the overall well-being, and to the mental health of employees. The productivity traits and the soft skills that we have so far are aligned with values. And companies usually embrace values on which they base their actions and their attitude towards employees and towards the market. So this is the reason why I really found it interesting to go a bit further and to see how the productive traits and the soft skills impact or connect with the company values, so that when we see or target as employees a certain company, we can relate to their values and make a proper choice. The table here in the image shows exactly what is the connection between the productivity traits, skills, and the company values. And I will go line by line to give some more details. So we were discussing about collaboration. The company value that encompasses collaborations is teamwork and cooperation. What it's meant here is that companies that value teamwork encourage actually a collaborative environment where employees work together and achieve common goals. This, of course, supports productivity by enabling knowledge sharing and promoting a culture of mutual support. So if you are a person that really loves working into collaboration or who wants to learn how to work in a collaborative environment, you should look at your company values. For communication, the company value that fosters such a trait goes by the values of transparency and open communication. The connection between these two is that organizations that prioritize transparency ensure that information flows freely across all levels. Clear and honest communication reduces misunderstandings, fosters trust, and aligns team efforts towards shared objectives, which enhances productivity. So again, when you want to increase your communication skills, or when you know you want to practice them at their best, then your company value should be transparency and open communication. Looking at adaptability, we are thinking from a company point of view at agility and flexibility. The connection between them lies in the fact that agility helps teams adjust to changing circumstances quickly, maintaining productivity during shifts in priorities or unexpected challenges. A company that values flexibility encourages employees to innovate and be resilient in facing changes. For the critical thinking and problem-solving trait, the company value that we have is continuous improvement and innovation. It sounds nice, and what it means is that the organization that value continuous improvement employees to think critically about existing processes and find ways to improve them. And this leads to more efficient workflows and the development of creative solutions to challenges. For the leadership trait, the company value is empowerment and accountability. Leadership and accountability are connected to the company's focus on empowering employees to take ownership of their work, make informed decisions, and lead initiatives. This fosters both individual and team productivity by encouraging proactive problem solving. Decision-making is directly related to the company value, ownership, and accountability. Basically, what it means is that companies that emphasize ownership encourage employees to take responsibility to their decision, fostering an environment where quick and effective decision-making is encouraged. This minimizes delays and increases efficiency. The work-life balance and well-being goes to the employee side of things. The connection between them is that companies that prioritize employee well-being understand that a balanced work-life situation leads to happier and more productive employees, and not vice versa. And supporting mental health and flexibility in work arrangements enhances both individual performance and overall team productivity. And now incorporating these values actually helps companies align their culture with the soft skills and productivity traits necessary for creating a thriving and productive environment that supports employee well-being and sustainable growth. These values not only reflect how a company functions internally, but also how it achieves its goal efficiently. Most useful information is actually the one that has a practical side on it. So how this information that I've presented can be used. In today's world, with very different and a lot more complex life processes, developing soft skills is vital and should be part of the professional development of each individual. Knowing their connection with well-being is something that brings an extra plus point over their performance and their importance. On the professional side, we have seen that these soft skills directly impact productivity, thus business. Going further and knowing that any relationship is created based on the matching between the two parts, the employee and the employer, for example, knowing the values of a company and knowing oneself's skills or desired skills is an important thing to be taken into account when choosing a collaboration. With this, I've concluded my presentation, and actually my desire is for this presentation is to have it as a starting point of discussion. So let's talk about it. I invite you. You can find me via LinkedIn or in the contacts mentioned here. With this, I want to thank you for being present today, and I would see you on the other presentations of my colleagues.
Irina, thank you so much for an excellent presentation. We all thoroughly enjoyed it. We do have a couple of questions for you. Does fostering a collaborative environment specifically lead to increased productivity?
Well, collaboration promotes knowledge sharing and encourages mutual support among the team members. Now, this really results in a faster problem solving. Just imagine when you have a good collaboration with your colleagues that things go smoothly and ideas come and start building brick like brick. And it really reduces the duplication of effort and ensures that the tasks are aligned with common goals. So this really boosts overall productivity. Yeah.
The next question links on that. What are the main challenges that a company might face in building a culture of teamwork and cooperation?
Okay. Now, indeed, there are a lot of challenges there, especially because people are very different. And I think one of the key challenges is ensuring clear and open communication across teams, especially in larger communication or in nowadays with a lot of remote work. The issue is that misaligned goals or the lack of shared resources can hinder cooperation. So I think these two should be 2 points where the efforts of a company should be aimed. Additionally, it requires leadership to model the collaborative behavior, and I think rewarding team efforts would be a good thing rather than focusing, of course, solely on individual achievements.
With that being said, how can we measure whether a collaborative environment is actually improving a team's productivity?
Measuring productivity in a collaborative environment can be done actually with several metrics. One would be reduction in task completion time. It's easy to see when the task when the task completion time drops, then that would be a good metric to see. Then improving quality of work, like having fewer defects or fewer revisions, that really shows improvement. Then I think we can use surveys, employee satisfaction surveys. Those really go well with checking how the collaborative environment is doing and what is it doing for the team productivity and how team members feel, if they feel supported and engaged. And these two relate directly to productivity. Yeah, so there are several metrics that can be used.
Irina, I'd like to offer our thanks to you once again as a returning speaker for your session today. To our audience, if you enjoyed Irina's presentation, please head over to our website and click on her as a speaker. You can offer her a kind vote in that section for our best presentation and best speaker award. Irina, once again, thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to having you in one of our next sessions again.
Thank you very much, Abby. Thank you, everybody.